Hi everyone, here we are back with episode 4 and the Spirit of 97, and we've got a massive tie against Ajax to come up, and yeah, plus we look back at our recent form, so let's go. Before we get started, you know the drill, beautiful people, drop a like, ring that notification bell, and why not subscribe as well. And also, if you feel like it, leave a comment. Do you think we're going to go through against Ajax? I mean, it's a bit of a hard question for you to ask you because you don't know the context, you don't know how we're doing. But I think we've got a good chance. I last saw you after we played Leverkusen, where we won 2-0. We then drew 3-3 away from home against Union Berlin, which was a horrific game, really frustrating. I think we were 3-1 down at one point in the first half, and then made it 3-2 just before half-time, and then Torgan Hazard had what I felt was a very dodgy VAR decision. It was so close. You know, he was virtually onside and that would have made it 3-3 at half-time. Thankfully, Haaland stepped up, secured the equalising goal, but that was a game we really should have won. And then won the Borussia derby 4-0 against Gladbach at home. Absolutely smashed it. Hazard with his, I think it was his 6th hat-trick, or maybe was it his 5th hat-trick of the season, maybe? Yeah, 5th hat-trick, I think. And Hazard getting the goal. Ajax, we beat 2-2, but it was annoying because they were down to 10 men, and they actually equalised after they'd gone down to 10 men. It was a really frustrating game. But you know what? 2 goals away from home, although I'm actually not sure whether away goals are counting or not in this current version now, because obviously there was that rule where they scrapped it. So we'll see. The Augsburg game was shocking. So I started with control possession because our away form, as I found, has been really quite patchy on the whole. We definitely suffer more away seemingly than we do at home. It is my perception. But then again, I look through some of our recent away results like Hertha, Bochum, Eintracht. You know, we have won them, but then so I thought Augsburg, you know what, let's try just in case it's, you know, we're starting to attack in or whatever, and they just absolutely hammered us. It was unbelievable, some truly shocking defending at times, but yeah, it was poor. Haaland having an absolute shocker of a game. He then responded with a hat-trick against Mainz, again defending so poor, so poor, really really bad. We kept letting them back in. And then, he got 3 against them. He got 5 against Bielefeld. 5. This one, the last one, was a peach of a goal. Let me just find it for you. It was so good. So we get a nice little turnover. I've played it right down so it's easier to follow. Nice little turnover. The Hood breaking. Sends it back to Guerrero, who I think then, feeds it forward to Reina. Takes a touch. Bang. Over the top. Here comes Erling. Look at that. Half volley past the on-rushing keeper. Oh my god, the man's just an absolute monster. And that was goal number 40 for the season for him. So as you can see, he is on 40 goals. Now, in terms of the league, stats, player overview. Most man of the match is 9. He is on 28 goals in the league. 4 clear of Lewandowski in fewer games as well, and with fewer shots. He's just unbelievable. Although that's saying, shots on target, sorry. Fewer shots on target. He's had the most shots, 133. To be fair, 133, so he's averaging 50% shot accuracy. It's not terrible. I'd like to see him do better. But you know what? He's just insane. Then you got Royce, to be fair, kicking in at the bottom there. Assists. Who's got assists? Royce, joint top assists. Expected because he just feeds Haaland all day long. I kind of debated with myself whether to go with control possession or to go with what I know. And to be honest with you, I'm going to go with the custom. Control possession served us well in Amsterdam. We played that formation the whole time, really. And it did work, but you know, at the same time, we were, 1-0 up and a man up, and we still managed to let them in. So I think if I can try and bag an early goal, just to be on the safe side. Let's start strong, and then if needs be, we can wind it back. Here we go with a place in the next round of the Champions League. This is the team pretty much as you'd probably expect, to be fair. Stefan is staying in goal. He's done well. Kerbal, we've actually sold him. He came to me saying, I kind of forgot, to be honest with you, he wanted to start more games. So I said, yeah. But then whenever I started him, he was poor, mostly. So obviously he didn't play. And then he said, like, I'm not happy. You said you're going to start me more and you haven't. I want to leave. I was like, you know what? That's fine. And I've sold him for pretty much his value. He's going to Fenerbahce, I think. I've sold him for pretty much what he's worth. And they've also chucked in a percentage of next sale without me even having to ask them to. So great. I'm just going to drop the line a little bit. So yeah, that's great. I'm really happy with that. Like, he's with us till the end of the season. He can be back up while Stefan probably is going to be the number one for now. I don't necessarily think we'll keep Stefan. I don't think he's good enough to be our number one. And obviously we've got that Mailer coming in on a free. So he's going to join us and he can probably be back up. And I'll hopefully get a decent chunk of money and be able to buy myself a really good, solid keeper. Maybe a Nana. Actually, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, maybe a Nana. And then defence, I think we might be okay. Hummels is obviously he's getting on a bit in terms of, well, yeah, his age. I'm not saying because he's 34, therefore he's automatically rubbish. But his physicals aren't the greatest. Like he's quite slow. He gets turned quite easily. But I'm using him in games like this because of his experience. So it might be that, with Rudiger and Kamara and Papetti and Zagadou and Nianzou, we don't really need to worry too much about strengthening defence. It'll just be strengthening the keeper and maybe the wings, because Hazard's good, but I feel like I could be getting more creativity out of that right wing because, what's working obviously with this current FM the way it is at the moment, crosses are just so good. So if I can get someone who can reliably deliver good crosses into the likes of Haaland or whoever it is we have up front, depending on whether we can keep hold of him or not. Nearly, Gio, good shot. As long as we can get someone who can just whip the crosses in and onto the head of someone, sound. Bellingham, yes! Well done, Jude. 1-0. 1-0. We're actually playing really well as well, considering we're playing a bit more attacking. We're limiting them to one shot on target, 2 shots in total, and we've had 10. So, we're limiting them quite nicely here. I think what I will probably do is I will probably tweak at halftime. I will go a bit more measured and try and just slow things down a bit. So yeah, we've gone to control possession for the start of this half just to try and take the sting out of the game. I will actually need to drop the line again though. What I do quite like about swapping between the two formations though is that I can literally just change the formation and not really have to change much in the way of the personnel. Royce can easily just drift out onto that left wing, which allows Reina to drift in into the middle, and he can play as the advanced playmaker. The same works when I've got Julian Brandt in there as well. That works absolutely fine. Brandt is injured at the moment, so that's why he's not here. But to be fair, Reina's been in really good form lately, so I've got no reason to not start him. And obviously he's still only young, so the more games he gets, it's just really good for his development. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens at full time if they were to equalise and it went to 1-1, whether it goes to extra time. I forgot to check in the rules, it's stupid that, innit? I should have checked it. I just can't remember when the lack of away goals thing is becoming a thing. Like, at what point is kicking in. Good save by Stefan. Corners, man. How did he peel off unmarked then? Nearly, Zagadou, nearly. Okay, Reina's got a booking, so we might have to look at taking him off soon. Maybe freshen up the defence. Zagadou's looking a bit tired. Guerrero, maybe bring on Martin. Royce as well, could probably do it coming off. Great tackle from Royce. Absolute legend he is. He's so nice for him to lift the Champions League as captain. That's the point, actually. I've got to try and do it while he's still around. Even, in previous FMs, I guess maybe because of his injury problems, he always drops off. In fact, I think on FM21 I had him I wasn't managing Dortmund, but he retired at the age of like 33 or something like that. His physicals were literally just through the floor. But you know what? I'm just going to keep him. I'm just going to keep offering him a contract regardless until we win the Champions League. He's going to lift that Champions League as captain. Definitely. He deserves it. Good solid hands by Stefan. I've got 25 minutes to go. I think we make some changes. So 3 changes. Martin is on for Guerrero. Dahoud's come on for Reina. And Wolf has come on for Royce. And we've chucked Hazard out on that left. Now if I can make another sub, I'll bring off Caligari actually because he is very tired. Can I do it? Yeah, well, let me do it. And we'll go for Mounier because of his experience. Morey, he had a shocker of a game recently. Can't remember who it was against. Might have been against Sporting when we got battered 4-0. It was terrible. So poor. Again, good hands from Stefan. Like, been really impressed with him. Who knows? Maybe I will sign him because I'm pretty sure I can get him on a free. I think Livakovic went to Newcastle, unfortunately, so because I did look at him and they wanted like 30 mil. I was like, okay, that'll be a job for the summer. But then I think Newcastle went in for him. Excuse me. Bellingham, Hazard, Dahoud. Ooh. Okay, let's just start slowing it down a little bit, please, everyone. Can I make another sub? I can't make another sub. Okay, let's make another sub. Let's give him a Coco game. Let's give him a game. I know it's probably a bit of an aggressive change to make at this stage, but you know what? His pace can just hopefully rinse and rinse and rinse at this stage of the game. Obviously, they got no Blind because he got himself sent off for a 2-footed tackle. Send him out. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let them do that all day. Everything just to basically shut up shop now. Minute and a half to go, and this will, again, perfect. I just don't want to take a chance that if they equalise, it's going to go to extra time. That should be it, really. If this goes out, I'll probably give them the corner, won't they? Oh, it's a corner, and my team just doesn't like defending corners. Oh, yes, Mats. Yes, Wolf. That's it. Come on. Yes. So, we're about to find out our potential pathway to a potential final, should we be fortunate enough to get that far. So, here we go. This is in the quarters. Okay. This is going to be us, isn't it? Oh no. Oh my. Real Madrid. Real Madrid in the quarters. First leg is at home. Wow, okay. And let's see who we would get if we get past Madrid. So we'd have Juve or Benfica. Okay. And then we would play either Inter or Chelsea or Liverpool or PSG. At least Liverpool or PSG are going to take each other out. That's good. But Real Madrid. Oh, wow. Big tie. So, assuming we get past Real Madrid, we would play either Juve or Benfica, which would probably represent a fairly doable game to get to the final, potentially. Juve lost, I think, away to Olympiacos in their first round, and then came back and won 3-1 at home. But you never know, we've got to get past Madrid first, so let's not count our chickens before they've hatched, eh? Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and ring that notification bell. Leave a comment. Just comment Benzema if you're still here, because let's face it, we're going to be coming against him, aren't we? So yeah, drop Benzema in the comments and let me know if you think we're going to be able to get to the semi-final. Personally, I'm not very optimistic at this stage. On our day, we can beat anyone, but equally on our day, we can also be truly shocking. So yeah, take care, everyone, and I will see you next time.